Manchester City's Rodri and Ferran Torres both start, but Unai Simon keeps the... Timo Werner has scored 10 goals in his last 9 games for club and country, at the age of 13. And Eric Garcia and Adama Traore, Arsenal's Bernd Leno, which will be from Germany. A monster matchup to sets of fans, both. Alvaro Morata on target, just not really. Setting it through for Gnabry. Was it that stretch maybe that did the damage? Nearly for Gnabry. And for Sané. Rodri just... Kroos couldn't quite reel it in to take it with him. Recreated it, if you like. He'll point with authority, and he certainly did that. Corner is over toward...
heading the ball inside the 6-yard box, unopposed. He's got Pau Torres and Sergio Ramos, but...
A powerful header, beautifully directed header.
Don't worry about the ball, worry about the man that you should be marking.
Need have taken that as well. And here's a chance, which is not taken.
Torres to get in behind and should really have hit the target. Germany
last season, 8 assists as well in 43 games. Certainly the 2018 World Cup campaign.
Off into space at that far post. But when the ball is played, he's probably ever so...
Here goes Spain again into their stride with Torres, who's looking for Morata. He's really enjoying himself out there.
It's not been easy in the opening quarter of the game for Kroos and Gundogan.
They just pulled away from the pack.
Presses on, they win the ball back. I think Torres does everything right.
Now Torres could be in here. He has Morata for company, but might go for... And not cleared. And it's Torres again. Away from the pack. The flicked header bounces off the bar for Torres.
Philip Max is not going to be able to get out to him. To get the blockade all over the place. They're never getting to the ball first. He does really well.
A goal that his and Spain's performances deserved so far. Positions in various countries around the world, you have to score when you're on.
Frustration more than anything else. Morata's protecting the ball. Important things, they're playing with a real high intensity, closing Germany down and then quickly.
Fabian with Torres waiting to keep up with the Spanish. And Rodri's header makes...
The way he just, gets away from Gundogan and he just guides that ball in. He gets into space. Again, the German mark. This is such a considered header. I think a bit like...
Well taken.
And pick up the free kick. That's why I say on and off the ball, Spain have been so... But he just guides that ball into the far post.
And it's Olmo who hits it. And this is potentially a big problem for Spain on his own and the rest of the starting 11 together. Going for another run and taking many German defenders with him. Ball rolling and could have even got a second, but was denied by an offside flag. Germany do edge the head-to-head record between the 1-0 winners that night, thanks to a solitary...
It's a subtle change, but it's one that Germany really needs.
Olmo goes for glory himself. Koke looks to pick...
You understand why he's taken on the opportunity, but if he sat off in their own half in the first half and was completely outplayed over...
He has options and probably picked the wrong one.
The pressure they put on the man in possession. At times you are going to win the ball back, at times you're going to closed off the options to his right. Had to go left. Olmo was in acres of space, but...
You
can see there Sané at the top of the pitch.
Though, amongst those in white shirts in this second half. He has players with him and decides to use them, and it should be 4 and it is.
Morata has so much time. He's never going to miss from there. It's 3 against 1, and it's really unselfish from Guy.
It's special from the Spanish in Seville. Look like they've already secured their victory.
Yeah, in the first half, Germany tried to contest
around. So they're short-staffed from this free kick. Rodri's onto it. Well, sometimes in who will take note of any big result like this. Koke. Take Tari.
Really, from that,
Cooking.
making mistakes. Really good play from Morata, just keeping hold of that ball. And
Foul by Tar, they've only kept 10.
he lays that ball back, but then he gets into a goal-scoring position, and there's maybe just too much on.
Weighing up his options. Fabian Ruiz, look at the space for Torres here. Who wants that?
He composes himself, he knows what he wants to do, and it's really just a whip pass into the bottom corner. There's great awareness from Ruiz to see where Torres is, and
And Germany are all at sea. Well,
for Germany.
Down goes Gaia and put their feet up now.
They do have to feel.
They just look to stop the night from getting any more embarrassing, to try and show their quality in the final third, and what a hit that was. Tempts it in there, it's Gaia, and he pulls it back, and it's there for...
Is the opportunity to play time and space is what they want. Looks as if the chance is gone, but he manages to retrieve a poor first touch and
Goals galore!